G'day, welcome to another Creaky Gamers episode. This is more of a highlights package format, so let's see how it goes. We've got Seraphon versus the Flesh Eater Courts. Okay, so...
Army overview.
Things, yeah. Alright, so there's the big guy. Well, we'll go straight to the general. Is the Arch Regent.
Yeah, a Boar and Arch Regent. He's got Dark Wizardry and the Dermal Robe, which means he's +2 to cast and dispel.
Well, that'll be good versus Croak.
Yeah.
And you've got a little unit of 10 ghouls
10
screen.
ghouls, yeah. 40 ghouls.
40 ghouls.
With Cryptghast Courtier and another Cryptghast Courtier.
Okay, and they're in the ghoul something?
So these guys, and these guys are the King's Ghouls.
King's Ghouls, yep.
Yeah. So they don't have to take battle shock tests.
And these are the Crypt Horrors?
Yep.
Horrors, yep.
And the Crypt Haunter.
Haunter, yep.
Courtier.
Yep.
Another unit of 10 ghouls.
10 ghouls out the front, yep. And the
Ghoul King on Terrorgeist.
Terrorgeist,
And
yep.
I've got
Summoning to Come.
and
Yeah.
I've got the Corpsemare Stampede, Chalice,
Yep. Oh no, not the Chalice.
and then I've got
Some guys to summon. Yep. The Vargulf. The new Vargulf.
so he'll probably die straight away because he's brand new.
Brand new. Alright, so that's them. Alright, then opposing them are the Seraphon. So we can just pick out, there's Mighty Croak standing on some arcane terrain at the back with his Astrolith Bearer. And then there's a unit of 9 Pterodons, and this guy is acting as the Pterodon Chief. And then there's a unit of 12 Salamander Hunting Pack, 12 Salamander Hunting Pack, 40 Skinks with a Skink Priest and a Skink Star Priest, 10 more Skinks, the Geminids. Over the other side there is Saurus Cav, Saurus Knights, and the general, the Skink, the Pterodon Chief is the general. And so he hits you with his dagger and does a wound. On a 5+, you die. He's got the Serpent God dagger, and also he can use the command ability of the Skink Priest once a turn for free, so +1 to hit.
Can you take a Deathless save against that?
No, that's it. Just slays you. You finished deploying first, so it's your choice.
I'll let you go first.
Let me go first.
Battle round 1.
Okay, so the scenario is better part of Valor. It has improved a little bit with the new General's Handbook, but it's still quite a difficult scenario for new players, especially trying to work out when they're going to burn the objectives. So if you burn it straight away, you get 1. If you hold it for a couple of turns, you get 2, and 3 turns, you get 4. If you hold it till the end, you get 8. So you can see the Flesh Eater Court's deployment here, and the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist is left here without any cover. And so the Skinks are going to be able to be buffed. So nothing much happens in the hero phase, except the Skinks are buffed with the Serpent Staff and the Starstone Staff. And the Salamanders are going to teleport to the back corner, you can see there as well. So those Skinks can run and shoot, and these Salamanders are going to shoot as well. So the job is to assassinate the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist. The Salamanders don't quite do all enough damage, leave him with a couple of wounds, and then the Skinks finish him off. So that's the end of the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist on turn 1, just by dropping in the Salamanders and the Skinks running up and shooting him. So that objective is left on its own.
Battle round 1.
So the Flesh Eater Courts, bottom of turn 1, they're going to have to take care of those Salamanders quickly. So the Horrors, Crypt Horrors, have moved over there, hoping to get a long bomb charge off and finish off the Salamanders. The little unit of 10 ghouls is maintaining that middle objective, and so we get to the charge phase, and those Crypt Horrors fail their initial charge, so they need to spend a command point, and then they re-roll and they get in. So the Crypt Horrors are going to get stuck into the Salamanders in the back corner there. They pile in and fight twice. But the Salamanders got a 4-up save, no rend on the horrors, and they've got Mystic Shield as well. And they fight back, so that combat's going to continue on into next turn.
Battle round 2.
Let's see if you can get the double turn here.
Yeah.
Finish those guys off.
It's the only hope.
Yep. Nothing in between happening? No, nothing in between turns. So roll off for turn 2. I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Ooh.
I think I'll take it.
You're going to take it? Yeah. Yep. I would.
Yes. So I get a command point back.
Yep. So the Flesh Eaters luckily win the double turn, and they're going to take advantage of this good fortune. Otherwise, it was pretty much all over. The Horrors, helped by the Vargulf and the horror leader guy, whatever his name is, I can't remember. They take out the rest of those Salamanders, but job done for the Salamanders. They took out the Ghoul King on the Terrorgeist on turn 1, and then the Flesh Eater Courts decide to burn those 2 objectives because there's no way they can hang on to them with all those skinks coming. The skinks could go after either of them, so they decide to burn both of those and take the 4 points. Bit of a difficult scenario, this one. So the bottom of turn 2 here, Seraphon on the advance. The large unit of skinks are going to move up and start heading towards the objective up the top right hand corner, because there's no more objectives down over this side to take. So they're going to start heading up that direction, and the Pterodons are going to fly forward with their Salamander accomplices. Then we have some Saurus Knights. These skinks are going to take out those ghouls in front of them just with their mass firepower of their blowpipes. And then the Saurus Knights are going to make a charge on the unit of 10 ghouls, screening their home objectives. And those skinks and those knights are going to fight it out for a couple of turns. Not much happening there.
Battle round 3.
For turn 3. I got a 3.
I got a 2.
Yeah, well, we'll take it. Yeah. So Seraphon win the double turn here. So not good for the forces of the Flesh Eater Courts. The Pterodons, they think they're probably not needed, so they're just going to move back a little bit to protect Croak and their home objectives. And the skinks have moved up to start getting stuck into the ghouls in the top right hand corner and maybe take that home objective eventually. And the Salamanders have dropped down. The Salamanders have dropped down here to keep those Crypt Horrors busy, because they're the only things that can really turn the battle around. The skinks have a massive amount of shooting into the ghouls. They decide not to charge, so they're just hanging around there, shooting at the ghouls and threatening that objective. And then the Salamanders get a bit cocky after shooting a few of the Crypt Horrors, and they decide to charge in. So that combat, they leave only a couple of the horrors left alive at the end of it. So the Flesh Eater Courts turn to fight back, and the unit of 40 ghouls is going to come and take on the skinks. The ghouls and skinks are going to fight it out here, and they've also managed to summon the Chalice, even though Croak tried to stop them. So that combat there could go on for a few days. The horrors and the second unit of Salamanders are fighting it out down the bottom corner, but the Salamanders doing their job just to keep the horrors occupied, with the Vargulf there as well. So they've done their job, just holding them up. And then those ghouls are going to try and finish off the last of the Saurus Knights. And there we can see the skinks fighting back against the ghouls. Lots of attacks, and lots of skinks dying, and lots of ghouls being resurrected.
Battle round 4.
So roll off for the last turn.
1.
A 1. So I would win because you were going for the double.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we decided to call it quits at that stage because the Flesh Eater Courts have got no chance to get onto the Seraphon's home objectives, and they'll be able to hold all 3 for the all game, which will put them on 24 points or so. And the Seraphon are threatening their last home objective as well, so we decided to call it quits at that. Bit of a non-event due to the salamanders, I think.
In-depth post-battle analysis.
It's good because it makes me think more about my composition and what I should take for all comers.
Well, yeah, but also you need to, if you got turn 1 and you want to summon, take turn 1 and summon before you die. Because it's the stuff that can kill your summoning guys.
Yeah, but the Terragos, I didn't expect him to die first turn, did I?
No, but he would. Yeah, so you had the choice of first turn, so you should have gone first.
Yeah. And just done what I do.
And if you know that I'm going to teleport down around your guy, you want to put your Terror guys back here and have the ghouls screening him, so I can't teleport down and shoot him off.
Yeah.
I left him out here on his own. So that means I could do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing there, which would have kept you in the game. And then with that scenario, you've got some. You can bring your guys on from the board edge, but probably not enough. Or maybe you could get. Could have maybe taken an objective.
The plan was that the Crypt Flyers and the Vargulf were going to come down here.
Yeah, and take an objective that I'm weak on.
Yeah. But because you killed the Terrorgeist, the Crypt Flyers can't come, so I wasn't going to send him by himself.
No.
So that was the plan. But I'm.
He's so fast, the Terrorgeist too. You could set up for a turn 1. If you really wanted, you could set up for a turn 1 charge.
Yeah.
What's he move? 14 or something?
Yeah, 14.
14?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'm thinking.
He moves 14, so he could.
I'm thinking. I think 2 units of 40 ghouls.
Yeah.
They're just.
Yeah, it depends on what else. These guys are unreal. They've been able to.
Yeah.
They kick ass, and you can bring them back. They usually have 2 units of 6 of them. Well,
because they're not battle line, so.
What makes them battle line?
I've got to take the Grand Illusion, but I don't want to take that because I get the Blood Feast one.
Oh, right, the feeding frenzy.
Yeah. Oh, I could take if I take him as my general.
Yeah.
They can be battle line.
Right.
The Haunter.
Yeah.
But I don't know what. But then I can't give him +2 casting.
No.
Because he doesn't get a command trait.
Yeah.
That's like
well, your magic was shut down that game, so but you still got the chalice off.
Yeah. It was my one spell.
Kept the ghouls going. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, against other people, my magic's gonna do a lot better.
Yeah, it just depends on the army. There's certain armies like Croak's super strong magic.
Yep.
Zench and Gash. You never get these spells off against them.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Bit of a shorter report this time because it was a bit of a mismatch. Lack of experience versus Lords of Space and Time and the new strong Salamanders able to take out the Terrorgeist on turn 1. And it's a bit of an odd scenario if you're not used to when to burn your objectives and how to screen and so on. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the shorter format, quick and easy. Please let us know what you think of the shorter format, if you'd like to see more in this style or you prefer the longer ones. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye for now.
This show is awful. Terrible. Disgusting.
See you next week.
Of course.